It's hot as a mother. Hot as a motherfucker. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna talk some shit about when I first started to perceive, big dog, the shit that I had to go through, took shit took heart to have to do that shit. And I needed like the material world type of strength to do the shit that I had to do. So the heart that God gave me was he told me that my heart was too big for my body, so he made my heart another being. So my daughter, that's my engine, my heart, that's my Henry. For the shit that I had to do, was before fully understanding the oneness, I had to have something to push me, which made me aware of that this fucking poop made me aware that everything in my past, everything from my past all started to make sense. I heard somebody say something about when they started perceiving the fourth dimension, that they could start to see God's brushstrokes. Which I was like, that's deep. It's brushstrokes, on the art that is our path, that is our life, that to see the different things, like, damn, that's deep. That shit is tight. Like everything is written. Everything has to be known. Everything is known beforehand. What everybody's gonna do. There's no other way. There's no other way that the things that that make us who we are, give us our attributes and shit, like a fucking game. You practice in the game, you gotta do this and that or whatever to build up your speed, or build up your agility, or build up this, build up that. Like everything was perfectly fucking sequenced to where we could get to get to that point, to get to where we needed to be. And it's not ever fucking something where you just like, damn, I'm overqualified for this shit. It's always like just the perfect amount, so like my daughter, Melina, that was my engine. Everything for me to go through the things and do the things that I had to do was kind of like, what would you do? What would you do for your kid? Especially because since my shit started out, my path started out with my awakening started with a song. I forget what it was. Fuck. I can't think of the name right now, but with the song, hella tears, and what seemed like a fucking dream, where I was standing in front of God, and he was telling me, that I was the biggest fucking dickhead on the planet, and that if I didn't do everything that he said, that I was gonna, that he was just gonna fucking kill every fucking body, and everybody's going to hell, which which included my kid, which, back in that point, it's like nothing matters but my kid, fucking is, because that's the way he built my life up that way, to to fucking have that fucking love for my kid, that I would do the fucking craziest fucking off the wall suicidal ass shit, for well-being. He said that I was going to, that if I didn't do everything that he said, everybody's gonna die, burn in hell. If I did, then he'll give everybody a chance, and that everybody will get a chance, another chance, and he'll still, but I'll, that I still got to go to hell for eternity, which, seemed like a good deal, because I was already in hell. My, the life that I had, and the, like, made me the life that I had brought me to the point of cursing God. You know what I'm saying? I was raised Jehovah's Witness, so like, fuck you motherfucker. Like, how did my life, like every fucking thing I do, no matter how hard I tried, boom, you know what I'm saying? Fucking start building myself up, fucking, oh yeah, boom, fucking every time, fucking drugs. It's like, why the fuck? I know I love my kid, I know I love my family, I know all this shit, you know what I'm saying? My kid crying, fucking, begging me to fucking stop, and everything, like, and still, it was like, I was mad. Like, why do I gotta be pushing such a piece of shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, but all that shit made sense. It had to drag me down to a fucking point to where all I had to depend on was him, was Big Dog. That was it. That had to drag me to destroy anything of life that I had, and all the love that I had in the world, to destroy all that shit, to only be running on the love of the Creator, and know that He's here with me, and that's all. No, everybody else is, from my actions and my life, it destroyed everything. Hey, what's up? It destroyed everything. It made me go down to the lowest part of hell, and fucking, and to know that, what I'm saying, like, oh, and he also told me that, what I'm saying, that I would never see my kid again, which was cool as fuck, because then I ended up getting to see her, even though it was for a couple seconds. I haven't talked to her, and it feels to me like 20 fucking years, but I'm not sure how many years. It's been a long time, and that I had to just have faith and only concentrate on the path, on the mission at hand, and everything's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? I know now that I'm not gonna, not going to hell. There's not none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit ain't real. But he'll tell the motherfucker whatever they need to hear for him to steer them whichever way he needs them to go. Whatever he needs. They say God doesn't lie. God can just say whatever the fuck he wants. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I'm saying? He could tell you that fucking pigs fly, all that shit. Whatever it is to make you go, to steer you the way that you need to be steered. And, to be walking the earth already knowing that I'm, already thinking that I'm dead. I'm dead already and I'm going to fucking hell, you know what I'm saying? But I could fucking, help my kid. I had to do the answer the question of if I love everybody type of shit, and I couldn't fucking say that I did. I couldn't say that I did because I don't fucking know everybody. I said, but I know I love my kid, and I would I would do whatever and fucking burn in hell for eternity, fucking for my kids. So and everybody else can ride on our coattails. You know what I'm saying? So he said that he would accept that shit. He accepted it, as you know, accepted that answer. Fucking I've been on this shit ever since. I've died I don't know how many fucking times. I don't know how many times and how many different realities and sniper. And yeah, I don't know how many different realities, how many different fucking dimensions or whatever type of shit you call it, because the shit plays like I'm in a fucking virtual reality game or some shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how my body gets repaired or any of that shit, but I know I could feel the fucking the after effects of after I die. I feel the pain of like when I had to jump into the Kraken's mouth. You know, I felt that shit for like 3-4 days. Felt like my body was healing. Like I got shredded into pieces and put back together, and fucking my whole body felt like the soreness of fucking of that shit. I know I've died a shitload of times. I died once here in this in the third dimension. I died once in this real world. And that motherfucking not OD died and got brought back, not none of that shit. Like dead. No coming back. You know, smashed into fucking pieces, fucking eye hanging out, fucking head busted to pieces and got put back together, and left me with the fucking left me with injuries that a normal motherfucker ain't gonna come up out of the hospital in a day out of the fucking ICU or whatever the fuck that shit is. They ain't gonna come out of that motherfucker in a day. But left me with with 2 lacerated vertebrae, fucking fractured ribs, and a fucking pneumoed lung. Well, my lung popped just enough to fucking let me remember, so I knew. Because if I didn't have any of that shit and I just would have fucking been laying on the fucking shit like that and no injuries, I would have thought I was just a dream. I would have just thought I was tripping or fucking dreamt it or whatever the fuck. But he left me with that shit, so I remembered. And so I could pull back up the memory and actually see myself, even though I was asleep, fall. And even gave me the ability to fucking see from the third person view of how I fell. And into that fucking meat grinder of a fall, where I died somewhere in an alternate reality, somewhere somebody found a fucking pile of meat fucking stankin' in the fucking the old flour mill on Mill Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in some reality. But I obviously jump timelines or some shit. I don't understand all that shit. And I don't try to. I just freestyle whatever the fuck comes out of my mouth is supposed to come out. Every step that I take was written, fucking. It doesn't matter, it's me putting my fucking, matching my mind, matching my insides with the outside. If that makes any sense. Because it doesn't make any sense to me. And I know what that is. That's just what it is. This is what it's supposed to be. Oh shit.
Wait.
Kiss my ass. Wait.
Wait.
Huh? You know, so, you know, to build it was crazy too, because then when I was in prison, you know, like, no matter what, I fucking wanted to, you know, even through the drugs, it was like, that's all I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? I love my fucking kid. My kid was that was my little buddy, man. We fucking, you know, we were attached like a motherfucker, like, since she was born, you know what I'm saying? You know, the times that I wasn't fucked up doing drugs and shit, you know, it was, that was all that, you know, that was all that mattered to me, you know, was my kid, who ended up fucking going to prison, and doing 5 years in the feds, and fucking, you know, even in there, I ended up, I drew this picture, I don't have anymore, but I think it's on my Facebook and shit. It's got and it was like, damn, how did I fucking, you know, how that shit mean is deep now. I see the, I see the, it's a picture of me, and I'm laying, it's like the cell, and I'm laying on the bunk, you know, kind of laying on the bunk, just chilling, calm. Then it's coming out of my head, you know, like my thoughts, and it's, you know, my kid, and she's, you know, and then she's a little kid, and she's, you know, she hurt her knee, she scraped her knee, and she's crying, and then there's a little bit older picture, then a picture of her with her fucking graduation cap, you know, like all the shit that I was gonna miss, and then a picture, you know, like me, like fucking scratching at my, like this, like in fucking, you know what's really fucking going on inside me, you know, the pain and shit, and the, you know, the agony, the pain and shit, the fucking, like, I didn't know that I was gonna miss her graduation and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But that shit's crazy that shit was in there. You know, I do know that she, you know, she's doing good, and she did, you know, ended up, despite me and her mother, she doing good for herself and is in college and shit, you know, and that shit's crazy. You know, but everything's for a reason, you know, everything. We don't need to know the reason, you know, like, God, but why? There ain't none of that, you know, like, fucking tell me what the reason is. There's not, you ain't gonna get an answer, you know. You're supposed to fucking just go live your life, just keep living your life, and everything will be revealed when it's supposed to, you know, and everything, you know, fucking worrying and shit, like, I had to have faith, you know, and know that she said that she's gonna be fine, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, you know, on my deal, my little kid, that my kid's gonna be straight and all that shit. You know, I'll never see her again, whatever. That's it, you know what I'm saying? That was, you know, that was fucking cool. I was cool with me. I fucking, you know, sign me up, and you know, she, all I had to do was know, you know, and it kept me from, you know, having any worry, or, you know, I was in complete peace, because I trust and I have faith, you know, and everything that he says, you know, like, no matter what it is, no matter if it's something to steer me one way or steer me another way, it doesn't really matter. You know, I don't have that judgment shit in me anymore, where I'm like, oh shit. I don't have that judgment shit in me anymore, where I'm like, nah, this don't bring true to, like, I don't even do that shit anymore. That shit's not even a real thing to me anymore, to fucking to gauge if I think somebody's lying or telling the truth, or if it's some bullshit or if it's not some bullshit. I don't even have that shit. It's not even anything real. That's not a real thing. Everything is truth. What's up, brother? Everything is truth, no matter what, you know. And there's nothing in my brain. There's nothing my brain can do, you know, besides the ego to fucking sit there and think that like I know this is true. I know that's not true. I know this is true. You know what I'm saying? My brain has no say. You know, I walk strictly by the heart. You know, strictly by the heart. And the heart is bananas. Is fucking lead a motherfucker on the most fucked up shit ever. But that's that. You know, this leap of faith, man. Fucking. Like, that's crazy that Indiana Jones, you know, when they had that part of the leap of faith shit, like that shit's real, man. That shit's like, and then and that's the leap just keeps going. You just gotta keep on leaping, like fuck, here I go, fuck it, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta keep on fucking leaping because everything. The brain is always going to tell you, try to preserve the fucking, you know, the flesh, you know, and like, no, you're going to die if you do this. You're going to die. You're going to get hurt if you do this. Or this is going to be bad because nobody's going to like you and everybody's going to fucking hate you. And this is going to do this. And like, and you got to fucking leap through that shit. And I keep saying you. But I mean, I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's journey is different, you know? Everybody has a fucking job to do, you know? Everybody has a job to do, you know? Whether you know what your job is or not, you know, so that's on you, you know? It's on fucking wherever you are, you know? Either you know or you don't, you know? Because you only know what you know. I get you know, and, you know, to know that's crazy, man, that God built, He made me my kid. He made me my kid to where we had you know what I'm saying, where we had a bond that was something that would, you know, make a motherfucker do things that a motherfucker did to, you know, just out of love, you know, fucking to have to, instead of just like, because without it, a motherfucker would have just gave up. A motherfucker would have just gave up. Would have fucking just fucking swallowed a bullet, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no love in the world, and the only thing you fucking care about is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking, no. Yeah. The only thing you want in the world, like everybody fucking hates you. Everybody fucking hates you. You know, your kid hates you. Everything is gone. You know, fucking. And then then here comes this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, you know, when I got to that point. Here he comes, you know, fucking to save the day, you know, even though, you know, to save the day was like, nigga, you gotta do this, you're gonna have to do this, there's doo-doo involved, nigga, there's bridges, there's fucking deep-ass, fucking murky-ass water, fucking most fucking horrible shit, you know what I'm saying, like the most people, man, fucking jumping off that fucking bridge and fucking going up in the old mill at night and doing like the fucking things like that. Probably wouldn't, you know, that's like that was shit, man. I jump into the river all the time. I jump into this all the time. I do this all the time. Like, that's you know, that's because everybody's path is different. My path was, you know, birth this avatar. Since birth, you know what I'm saying, the life that I lived created those fucking the phobias that this avatar Marcus Allen had, you know, fucking. So, you know, some nightmares to some motherfuckers ain't nightmares to other people. They like, I do that shit for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was fun. That shit was fun as a motherfucker. It was scary as shit. It was scary as shit, but that's what made that shit fun too. And to know, you know, that like shit, man, the creator's with me, man. Big Dog's with me. Like it's just me and him. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking whatever happens is supposed to happen, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not scared to fucking, you know, I'm supposed to die. He tells me I'm supposed to die, that I'm gonna die. Like the whole time. Oh, it's time to die. Time to do this, you're gonna die. Time to do this, time to die. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like a relief because every time I knew, I was like, fuck yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like boom, once I die, then that's it, you know what I'm saying? Like everything that we made the deal, I made the deal for is you know, fucking stamp that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stamp it. You know, I'm done. You know, but you know, I could keep coming back. I keep coming back, you know, and to keep going, like every time, you know, think it's about to go down and that's about to end it, it's like boom, no, not yet, still got some more. Not yet, you still got some more. Not yet, you still got some more. You keep going, you know, and you got to keep I had to, not you, I had to keep faith, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Well, nigga, you said this was the last. No, but nigga, you said this was the last time. Nigga, you said when I died over there was a, nigga, there's not, you got to keep faith. Like, shit, well, fucking, let's, you know, just keep on, let's go. You know, just keep on walking. Just keep walking, you know, fucking, you know, from what my life was before, you know, to have everything taken from you, have everything taken, and you know, stripped to nothing, life to ashes, you know, which means, you know, I didn't have there was nothing to think about. I didn't have nothing, you know, fucking cleared me up, you know. I had even the fucking I remember I got all my shit one time and I put all my shit in the shopping cart and I walked this shit from like Gilbert to fucking Tempe Town Lake, and the next morning I left that shit for a little bit in the fucking, you know, the city. They picked that shit up and like all my shit, all my art shit, all that shit, fucking everything gone. Like everything I ever owned, all my shit, sentimental shit, you know, shit that even pictures that my daughter fucking painted that I was carrying around for fucking years, all gone. And I had to let that shit go. You know, I had to let it go. It was just material shit, you know what I'm saying? It was their memories, you know what I'm saying? Their memories, I have them. They're always with me. They're always with me, so why the fuck do I need to carry this material shit around and give a shit about it when it's already always with me, you know? So it's kind of like the fucking, you know, doing your inventory in NA or AA and shit, like fucking, and you know, everything in the fucking past is the past, you know. It's just luggage, you know. Fucking, you know, it's not shit. They're just memories, you know. They don't need to be fucking kept with me, you know what I'm saying, for me to still have them. You know, they're just, you know, I'm here and I'm not now. I'm now, you know, to, you know, help me get through, you know, I never, you know, sometimes I would start to worry, damn, I hope my kid's all right. I'm gonna call somebody and, you know, make sure that she even gives us, you know, that she gives a shit, you know, let her know that I give a shit, you know, but that wasn't, that was a part of the plan, you know. The plan is to stick to the fucking, you know, focus on the fucking mission, and everything is taken care of. You know, everything is taken care of. Everything God has control of everything and always has had control of everything. You know, so my so-called, you know, everything is perception. You know, I perceived good and bad. Things were, you know, this is good, this is bad, this is fucked up, this is wrong, this is right, and this is all this shit. And you know, that's the way I perceive things, you know, before. And to have, you know, going through my awakening and everything making sense, like, oh, that's why he made me this shit and that shit, all this shit right here made me strong for this, gave me strength for this, you know, all this gave me the strength for that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a potter, you know what I'm saying? He's the potter. He fucking built us in his image, built us in the image, not in his image, I believe, you know, yeah, there's the understanding of built us in his image, as in, he's like he looks like a man. He looks like man, so he built us to look like a man. Built us in his image. He built us in the image that he wanted. However the fuck he wanted us. He built us and wrote our stories and everything. You know, we're just riding. You know, we're just riding and living out the program that is whatever character you are. Well, I am. Let's just say you. You know, fucking, and everything that happened, God don't make junk, man. Every little smallest fucking thing, like there's shit that'll come up that you hadn't thought of, and you know, and it's like, damn, that's deep. That shit fucking goes with what's happening right now, and it makes this make sense, you know, but doesn't, you know, make sense, and then it's gone, you know. You don't, he only communicates with us in the present. You know, it didn't take me long to understand that shit. You know, because it's like, boom, you know what I'm saying? I get that feeling like I'm in this fucking different fucking, like I'm in movie mode, and he's talking to me. And and it's like, ooh, this shit is dope as fuck. And then boom, it's gone. I could remember it in a memory, but I won't, you know, it doesn't do when the present time happening doesn't do it any justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could recall it and be like, that shit was tight. You know what I'm saying? But the fucking feeling and shit and the shit that happens, you know, through the five senses, you know, and all the other senses that fucking we know, you know, I never knew that we had, all fucking, you know, does some different shit.